Hello yoga community, welcome back to my channel, the best place to practice yoga for your body, mind, and soul. Today's class is an evening yoga routine. It's a wonderful practice to decompress, transition into the evening, and prepare for bed. For this practice, I want to introduce the intention, I am proud of myself. Take a moment to write in the comments, I am proud of myself, so I know you're committing to that intention with me. For this evening yoga practice, I am recommending one block. Wait, let me double check that. Actually, you don't need any props, but if you have one block, please find that block. And also we'll be on our knees for a portion of the practice. So as you can see, I have my blanket with me to bolster my knees. If you need to expand your yoga toolkit and add props to it, check out my recommendations in the description below. Okay, yogis, we're gonna start in a standing posture at the top of our mat, Tadasana or mountain pose. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and I'll meet you in mountain pose, Tadasana. All right, yoga family, meet me in a standing posture, Tadasana mountain pose. And as you arrive into this pose, rock forward and back, toes to heels, heels to toes, and find that sense of foundation beneath you. The earth plane is symbolic of strength, structure, stability. It is nourishment, it is replenishment. It is physical health and well-being. It is abundance. It's a boundary, right? So as you find your mountain pose, know that by prioritizing this practice and coming to your mat, you are creating a boundary and you are saying, I am important and my health and well-being are important. I matter. At the end of the day, I matter. So take a moment to tune into that frequency and that level of being. Remembering our intention for this class is, I am proud of myself. Ending the day with this sense of pride and completion and fulfillment. And now inhale the fingertips up towards the sky, stretch long. Exhale, bend the knees, fold, relax head and neck. Keep the knees nice and bent. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Root down to rise high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Last time. Exhale, fold and hold. Take the feet as wide as you need them to be to feel comfortable. Generously bend the knees. Lengthen the spine, relax down, head and neck, release and grow heavy. Feel free to cup both elbows here if that feels nourishing. Connect your hearing to your breathing. Stay present. 5 breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. If you, for a moment though, look up here, place a block on the tallest height and bring your hands in front of it for downward facing dog. This is a suggestion, an idea, not a requirement. And then step back to downward facing dog and rest the forehead here on the block. Again, I really love a generous bend in the knees, especially when we're cultivating a gentle practice and inviting in grace and ease. So finding downward facing dog for yourself. Each of us have a different version and a different body. And beginning to breathe really deep. Letting the foundation of the earth plane support you here. And imagining on each exhale that you're letting go of any resistance, resentment, judgment that's built up throughout your day. Letting that go on each exhale and imagining that it's dripping out of your hands and your feet down into the earth plane, and the earth plane is holding you and receiving what you no longer need. If at any time you need to take a break, soften the knees and find child's pose. Let's take 10 more breaths here. Halfway there. Continuing to imagine anything that didn't manifest for you today, anything that's feeling heavy, literally falling out of your body, from your head, from your hands, from your feet. No longer creating resistance, physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically, spiritually. A final breath here. Exhale, everyone soften your knees down. Awesome work. Set the block off to the side. Downward facing dog with a block is such a favorite of mine. I absolutely love it. I literally imagine everything that's not serving me spilling out of my head and onto that block. And in the evening, getting rid of those thoughts is so nourishing, so rejuvenating. All right, we're gonna move through a really great neck exercise. We'll move with breath and follow my cues, yeah? So bring both hands, the back of the hands, to rest on the sacrum. Inhale, the left arm high. Exhale to bend down, then send the hips back over the heels as the left ear comes to the mat and the left hand sweeps back to rest on the sacrum. Inhale, rise back up, and this time reach the right arm high to the sky. Exhale, lower down, right ear to the mat, right hand goes back. Inhale, the left arm high. Rise up onto the knees. Exhale, fold forward, left hand returns, left ear meets the mat. Inhale, rise high, reach the right arm with you. Exhale, lower down, right hand returns, right ear meets the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, lower down, left hand returns, left ear meets the mat. Inhale, reach up, right arm goes high. Exhale, lower down. Right hand returns, right ear meets the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, lower down. Hips go back. Left hand reaches back. Left ear to the mat. One more time each side. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, lower down. Right hand, right ear to the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, lower down. Hips back. Left hand returns. Left ear to the mat. And now this time, shift your forehead to the mat. Breathe into the back kidney line, the lumbar spine, the low back region. At the end of the day, this area of the body can feel really neglected, tense, tight. So breathe your healing breath into the lumbar, low back area. Beautiful. Release the hands from the back, push into the earth plane, lift on up. You can come to a kneeling posture or sweep the legs around and meet me in a tabletop pose, coming through some more neck stretches here. Drop the chin down towards the chest and breathe through the back of the neck. Roll right ear to right shoulder. Relax both shoulders down. And if you want more sensation, crawl the left fingertips over to the left. They might just hang in space here. Breathe into the left side of your neck. So much yes. Return the left hand, roll through center. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Descend shoulders down and away from the ears. Again, if you want more sensation, extend that right arm out to the side. And bring the right hand back. Roll the chin through center. Option to do whole neck rolls, so moving 360 degrees in one direction. Moving really slow. And switching the direction, moving the opposite way. Beautiful. Finishing up, chin to chest, and lift on up. Great work. Come up to tabletop pose. Move through a few cat-cows here. Inhaling to extend and expand. Exhaling to draw inward. Inhale, extend, expand. Exhale, draw up and in. A few more rounds. Let your breath be your guide. Move as much as you need or want to into the pose. Last round. Beautiful work. Neutral tabletop, swing the legs around, coming into dynamic bridge pose, lying down onto your back. Knees are bent, feet are planted, palms down by your side. And we'll inhale, lifting the hips and also simultaneously bringing the arms overhead. Inhale, push into the feet, lift the pelvis, arms reach overhead and long. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Exhale, lower the torso and the arms at the same time. Keep moving like this, moving with your breath, staying with this pattern. Inhale, hips lift, arms overhead. Exhale, arms descend, torso and pelvis releases. As you move forward and back, silently chanting to yourself, I am proud of myself. I am proud of myself. On your next exhale, pause. Walk your feet as wide as the yoga mat and let your knees knock in towards one another. They don't need to touch. You can rest your hands here on your hip points, maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And something I like to say to myself in the evening, I struggle with sleep at times. I like to say this short prayer. I am enough. I did my best. I am worthy of rest. I love myself regardless. I am enough. I did my best. I am worthy of rest. I love myself regardless. Start to walk the toes back into center, hip width distance, and cross the right ankle over the left knee for figure 4. You can stay right here in the simplified version, which can feel really nourishing in your body. You can also draw the whole leg package into the chest and clasp around the shin or the upper thigh, keeping both feet flexed and finding a stretch to the right outer hip here. Inhaling. Exhale, release your hands and take the whole leg package and shift it over to the left. The right sole of the foot is resting on the mat and the left knee is resting towards the earth plane. Use this left hand to gently guide the right leg away from the body and extend the right arm overhead. Meet me back in a neutral posture, bringing the legs back up through center, uncrossing the right leg. Both feet are planted on the earth plane. Left leg now crosses right knee. Both feet are flexed. Again, stay here in this simplified version. On the left side, I really appreciate this as I have some outer hip, piriformis, SI joint, low back stuff going on the left side. And so too much external rotation isn't good for me. And I like to pause here at bus stop number 1. However, you can bring it all in, just like we did on the other side, for more sensation. And take a few breaths here. Inhaling. Releasing the hand clasp if you had it, shifting the hips over to the left and letting the whole leg package fall over to the right. Left sole of the foot now resting on the ground. This right hand gently guides the left knee away from the body as the left arm extends and reaches overhead. This is a supine figure 4 twist. I absolutely love this posture. I hope you're finding a lot of contentment and ease in it as well. Final breath. Release the hands. Bring the legs back up through neutral. Uncross. Come to your favorite side for fetal pose. Bottom arm acts as a pillow. And pause here. This will be our final resting posture. Silently saying to yourself, I am proud of you. I am proud of you. I am enough. I did my best today. I am worthy of rest. And I love myself regardless. Just a few more breaths here. Really let the earth plane hold you. Grow heavy in this posture. I invite you to stay right here and possibly transition into Shavasana or make your way up to a seat. We'll close with a soft Om. Arriving in a seated pose, eyes gently closed. Sweep the arms out to the side and gather up this sense of pride of I am enough and I did my best. Palms touch, hug them down at a heart center. I am worthy of rest and I love myself regardless. Inhale for Om. Om. As you feel ready, begin to flutter the eyes open. Welcome back to the physical space. It is my greatest hope that you do feel proud of yourself and ready to transition into rest and nourishment, and that you feel more whole in your body, mind, and soul. To continue or deepen your yoga journey with me, check out these resources over here, equally nourishing and rejuvenating. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel over here so you can access more yoga classes like these from the comfort of your home. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Excellent job this evening. And now we take our yoga off the mat into our evening, into bed, and into tomorrow morning. Again, thank you for joining me. Namaste.